Automatic Sewing Center in Pine Bush, New York, and I wanted to show you our newest block of the month for 2025. It is behind me. It is a 12 block sampler, and you can see in all the cornerstones there's stars, and this one we are calling Carousel. In just a minute I'll tell you why. But our block of the month this year, like I said, is right here. It starts in September, so we just opened it up to registration last Saturday, and we are very pleased with the response. So a lot of people are really liking it. The reason we named it Carousel is because things that go around, come around, come around, go around. And this quilt we had done back in 2004. A lot of people made the quilt with us possibly. But the fabric company re-released the fabric. They recolored it slightly and released it again. So we thought it was the perfect idea for this year's block of the month. So it's almost the exact same quilt, slightly different colors, and I do have lots of color options behind, but I'm just going to scoot over a little bit. You can kind of see it on the table over there. That is the original quilt. So it's very, very similar, just with a little bit of updated colors. So that's kind of fun. So that's how we came up with the name Carousel. We do have, as we always like to do, some different color options for the block of the month. What you're looking at behind me is called Autumn Plum, and I'll show it to you up close. I have the fabrics here, but you can see the whole quilt behind. So you have a couple different options, and when you sign up for the block of the month, you will either come to 7 meetings, or if you're not local, we can certainly mail it to you, but we do film the meeting. So in the meeting, I will go over all the information. You will go home with a few fabrics to make a block or 2, maybe 3, and the directions. Everything will be printed out, and it's a full color pattern, a couple pages every month. You'll also get, like I said, a video of me talking, and you see an overhead shot of anything I'm working on. So you have kind of me going home with you every month. So it's kind of fun. It's great to have you here in our classroom because it's fun just to see what everybody's working on and talk, and it's a fun time. But not everybody lives local, and we understand that you can't come here from Arizona for a once a month meeting. So we're more than happy to ship kits to you, so that is always an option. But for your monthly kit, we have a $30 registration fee, and that gets you in the club. It gets you in with whatever you need. Each month, you are going to pay $26.99 for 6 months. The club runs 7, but we only charge you for 6 months, and that will get you each month some of these fabrics to make the blocks. All right, making sense so far? Some people like to pay it up front, and we can talk about that later, but it's $26.99 a month for each of the monthly kits with the pattern and the video. Typically in our block of the month, we give you included the fabrics for the blocks. This year, because so much of this quilt is borders, we are including a border finishing kit. We are offering it as an option, I should say. You are more than welcome to just purchase what you saw on a board and do your own borders, but we did, and I'm going to scoot over here, we did make some finishing kits, some border kits. So in this one right here, this is the one you see behind me. Looks a little different up close, but we have right here, this is going to be the sashing, which is between each block. Then we have this orangey rusty color. The rust is one of the borders. Then we have this color right here, this little bit more orangey. That is all our stars. Then we have the green right here, which you can see frames every single block, and that's a really important fabric. I'll tell you in a second. And then this back piece of fabric is our final outer border. So it's really nice. The fabric on top and bottom are the same, but we cut it in 2 separate pieces just because we didn't want to give you lots and lots and lots and lots of fabric, and then you had all this long length to contend with. So we gave you a long piece so you don't have to piece the outer border, and then the smaller piece will get all chopped up to make your pieces inside. But I told you this green fabric that we have around each block is important. And what I love about these kind of blocks is they're supposed to be 12.5 inches. Are you perfect? You might be, but I am not. So I love having framed blocks. So I have my block, hopefully it's 12.5, not always. I'm gonna put a frame around it. I overcut them slightly. And then when we're all done, we put a square on top, trim off the extra, and they all end up to be the perfect size that we need. And that's really fun. I like that a lot. So we with the $30 registration fee and the $26.99 monthly, you get the kits, which is these fabrics on a board. You get the patterns, and you get a video each month. You can choose to purchase this, and we have all these on our website, anything that's available. There are limited edition on some of them. Some of them we can order lots more fabric of. So you want to act soon if you like something. But I'll show you up close. I showed you the one that was my quilt, or the quilt. My mom and I worked on it together, so I should say it's our quilt. But here are the colors that would come with that, and you can see these up close on our website at quiltersaddict.com. If you're looking at this soon after I post the video, there's going to be a link right on the homepage. If not, you can click the Shop Now tab and look for the block of the month. This is another one. It's extremely similar to what's behind me, but rather than the plums at the bottom, we have some blues. So that changes that, and I'm going to show you one of the border kits that would work very nicely with it, should you choose to do that. That right here is very similar again to what's behind me, but it's got the navy border rather than the plum. So that is also a nice option. This right here, and these are not unlimited, but we have lots more of these because that's what we had planned for the original block of the month. So we have lots more of these 3 kits I just showed you. We also know that not everybody wants the same as us. Many don't. We have another option here. It is moving. It is called Kansas and Friends. Some of the fabrics are Kansas Troubles. Some of them are not. They're just friendly with it. They work very nicely. And we do have some border options for that quilt. So these border options, like I said, we have different ones. They are limited. When they're gone, they're gone. So if it's something you want that isn't what's hanging behind me, you want to get online and get yours ordered right away. These things, as of right now, we do have these all listed on our website with prices. The quantities are exact, so you want to get them ordered. And like I said, when they're gone, they're gone. So get them on order. Those are the 2 things you need to pay for right away, the $30 registration fee and this finishing kit, because we want to cut these and get these exactly to who needs them when they need them. The final one we have to show today is our black and white. So we have black, so we have white backgrounds, we have some grays in between. So that is a really nice option. And we have different finishing kits for that as well. You're going to have red stars and then black and white borders and frames and all that. So we have a couple different options for that. We did very briefly offer a jewel tone batik, and we've sold out of all the border finishing kits. So we've ordered lots more bolts in the last couple days. We're hoping to get some borders that will look super nice with it. We won't offer you something that doesn't work, but we're gonna look for something super nice to offer you. And if that comes, we'll have our jewel tone batiks back. You can order the kit for all the blocks online right now, but there are no finishing kit options. So we are kind of holding it back here in the store, but you'll see it online if you're looking. Yeah, so we have that up to date as best that we can to keep everything so you don't order something and then it's out of stock. We're trying to keep everything as up to date as we can. So just a quick rundown of fees and meeting information. We start in September. We will offer a 6:15 p.m. meeting on a Thursday and a 12:15 on a Friday, and that gets the working people and the retired or maybe have Friday off people. You can come either day. You can come Thursday this month and Friday next month and then Thursday the following. It doesn't matter to us. You can come to either meeting. If you happen to miss a meeting or you decide you don't want to come to a meeting, that's okay. We'll still take you. You can pick up your kits the day of the meeting, or we can ship to you. So we are very flexible in how we do the meetings. That's the only thing is your kits will not be available prior to the meeting. So again, that is kind of how the meetings work. Fees, again, $30 registration fee. $26.99 a month, and that gets you the videos, the patterns, and the fabrics that are on the boards. There is the option to pay in full. We can talk about that when you come in and sign up, or if you're doing a mail order, we can certainly talk to you on the phone at some point, but you do have the option to pay in full instead of $26.99 a month. Right now, border kits are $99.99, so that will be all the borders. So we have the purple sashing in ours, the green block frames, the green inner border, the rust inner border, the outer border, and the orange stars, and the binding. So it includes a lot of fabric in that kit. So we have that option. The final thing we have is when you're on the website, you can look, or we have them here in person, but I'm going the wrong way. We have what we call our launch bundle and our launch bundle light. In our launch bundle, we have the slim super satchel. We have Thangles, which we use to make 2.5 inch, why did I say that? To make half square triangles. So these actually are 3 inch. So we have those. We have some friction marking pens. They iron off, they work very nicely. Couple packs of needles for different things we're going to do, and 5 spools of coordinating thread. So if you're doing the one behind, you're gonna get a red, an orange, a green, a plum, and a creamy color. That is our full launch bundle. It is definitely discounted. You'll see prices online, the regular price and what we've got it discounted if you buy the bundle. We also have a launch bundle light, which takes out it reduces the price and takes out some of the threads. It's a much better bargain to get this one, but either one works fine. So it's not required, but if you see it there and you like what's in it, you want to go ahead and pre-order that, and that you'll pick up at your first meeting as well. So I kind of feel like I've went over everything. I've babbled as long as I feel necessary. I hope I didn't bore you too much, but we do encourage you to come in. I mean, I think the quilt looks pretty in the pictures in the video, but it is much prettier in person, and it is queen size. See, I knew there'd be something if I kept talking. It is a queen size quilt. Everyone has told me it doesn't look like it's that big hanging on the wall, but they're high ceilings. It is a big quilt. So it is a queen size quilt. We have a couple different options. Everything you see on here will go to make your blocks. Someone told me they didn't like one of the blocks today. That's fine, make a different block. We don't care, but you're gonna get the information to make the 12 different blocks behind. We try to talk about different tips and techniques to do things differently or better or more efficient. And if you don't like my way, that's fine. As long as you come back with something 12.5 inches, it's all good. So I hope I answered all your questions. I hope you consider joining us for our block of the month this year. Again, it's called Carousel, and we will see you soon. Order online or stop in, and we look forward to having you join us in September. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye.